That's even worse.
Grab my shit, put it back over me, and tucked into it like a burrito roll myself.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Like you can't go get this.
Bitch, you wanna take it this time, right?
You got to pull hard. Yeah.
Yeah, boy, that's some people right there. What up? What it do? Welcome to another episode of More to Discuss. I am your host, NunFlyyer, here with my daughter and beautiful co-host, ToJo.
You already knows. What's up, my peoples?
Hey man, we back in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Getting it in. How was your week?
Good. We closed down for about a week at work, so I'm on an OG baby mini vacation right now. So it's been pretty swell.
Gotta love the mini steakades. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, because baby, I'm excited. I like this.
And a good show yesterday. That was dope.
Thank you. All you guys don't know, I'm saying, Friday we run Tea with TNT in the pond. I'm saying, come check us out around 4:30, 3:30 sometimes. But check us out, see what's going on. We telling y'all the team. Get real spicy over there.
Yeah, it does get a little hot. They be over there teabagging people and everything. Man,
that's crazy.
Yeah, man. So for us this week, man, we got like 2 or 3 cool ass topics, and I wanted to jump into the topic first of, can a straight man and a gay man be good friends? Not just friends, but good friends.
Real close brothers. But
So I'm of the mind that it could happen, but there's a whole bunch of circumstances that play, that takes place with it happening. So for me personally, since I don't have any gay friends, I don't know how that works, right?
Okay.
So it would have to be the type of situation where one of my existing friends came out gay, because I don't see a situation where or how I would befriend a gay dude, because we don't travel the same circles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At least unbeknownst to me, we don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of circles they travel in. I don't know.
They be in all circles, so they can try to figure out.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
In a circle.
So
circles.
But even in that fact, if one of my homies came out gay, it would change the dynamics of the relationship completely. But I mean, a nigga wouldn't just be like, nigga, we ain't cool no more. That's bullshit. Stay your gay ass over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, nigga, gay is contagious. We ain't hanging out with you like that no more. But it wouldn't be that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas is grown, mature. Like, all right, nigga, that's, your booty hole, not mine. I don't know.
It's like 3 things that you. Okay, hold on. We can listen to this video right here. Go ahead.
And straight and gay men be close friends. Now, we have had this topic for a little minute, and guess what? Today was the perfect opportunity. I want to know from you, Zell.
Okay. Can straight and gay men be close friends? I think so. I got, like, me personally, I got a lot of straight friends, so I deal with a lot of straight men just in general, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just not, I'm not like heavenly on the gay scene. So I just live a normal life. So like, I live a normal life as me. So I deal with niggas just like, that dude. Yeah, I deal with dudes. I deal with guys. Straight guys, just like anybody else. Like they, I literally got my homeboy Rico right now. I'm calling right now. He gonna pick up and he'll do whatever for me. He got kids, girls, surrounded with. round girls and everything. Like,
are you like would you work with him? Like you like his stylist and stuff like that?
This has never been nothing. Like we just go out. I bring girls around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my own girls come around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I always, that's another reason why I become friends with straight guys, because they know that I'm the link to the bad.
I was going.
Okay.
Okay. So, one, he was gay.
Yes, Zell Swag is gay.
Right. So, what did the straight dudes have to say about it, though?
That's why we got here.
I mean, I'm not. I'm a straight dude that hang out around straight dudes.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, what would be like 3 things? I guess boundaries. I guess you would say that you would have if you say, like, one of your friends, like you were saying, came out. Like, what is one of the?
I don't even think it's a boundary.
Like, or like, you know, like you said, certain things.
So. I don't think it would be a boundary thing, because if we were friends before and he came out gay, he already know the type of nigga I am. Right. So, you know, outside of that, it would just be respect. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, keep your shit over there, and we'll respectfully keep our shit over here. Now, like, conversations happen, and niggas be talking about what niggas be talking about. Excuse me. And if one of my boys came out to not be with the shit that niggas are talking about no more, that would be weird.
Yeah, so it's like express his, you know, experience and feeling towards things. Like, man, this nigga put it in my booty wrong, and I was like, what's going on? Like, you know, only got one hoe. It's not that hard. Like, y'all don't want to hear nothing about that?
Nah, I would look at that nigga and be like, ew. Like, ew.
So how do you feel about the whole Gerard and everything? The best friends. One came out to try to be in love with the other, and he was not feeling the vibes.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? Hilarity. Tyler, the Creator, is a fucking G.
He's
tell you that now. That nigga's a straight G. Yeah. Shout out to that nigga. Shout out to Gerard Carmichael too, because you know that nigga's funny. I done seen some of his shit.
Look, I don't know this nigga.
He ain't the funniest nigga in the world, but you know he ain't no punk. Only, well, never mind. I don't believe. Hey, what up? You know what I'm saying? Hopping in on it. Hey, but I don't believe that. I mean, no. I think it was dope. I think that dynamic is crazy because they were friends, and to just drop some shit like that on your homeboy, not like just I'm gay, like, not only right, but gay,
I want you.
I got feelings for you, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, that ain't. You know that ain't how we, nigga. Like, why?
So, question. Let's take the Gerard and Tyler out and put you and somebody else that you was close with. If that situation happened to you, how would you have navigated that situation? Like, if one of your long time homies like, nigga, look, I've been watching you for a while, and like, I've been feeling like maybe we could take these to the next level. Like, I know we cool, but you could be my homie boo.
I'd have responded just like your boy Tyler did. Be like, you stupid bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what the fuck you on, but you got to get away from me with that shit, nigga. Matter of fact, I'm out of here. Like, nigga, we go reconvene after cooler heads prevail, because whatever the fuck you on is some bullshit. You know, because if you my homie, you know me, nigga. You know better. You know better than that. That'd be the worst.
But also, if they your homie, they know like you also a person that you could talk to.
Yeah,
yeah.
They friends. They've been friends for like a while.
That's like when I was gay. Every female thinking that I want them. Like, no, just because I like girls, I mean I like you. Right. So just because Tyler liked niggas here and there, don't mean he liked him. Like, no, right. You're my friend.
Right. And just the fact that you're my friend, nigga, you should know.
Exactly.
I think they take it as like just a level of sexuality, and it has nothing to do with like preference.
But it definitely has a lot to do with preference.
But look, if I'm your friend and I know you bi, regardless, I'm not finna sit here and be like, oh, nigga, it's time for me to push up on you because I know you into what I'm into. Nah, nigga, we still supposed to be friends. Like, when the fuck did that shit change? Regardless whether you know my sexuality, like,
people
when did that change?
that friends are always the best partners.
Oh, that's
It's
weird.
not true.
Right. That don't make
I
no
learned
sense.
that the hard way. Let me just say that now. I learned that
Shane?
the hardest way possible.
Mm.
That's not true. Sometimes people mistake connections for more than they need to be. Let's just say that.
Right, but that's most people. Well, I mean, those are people who are looking for connections to be more than they need to be. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
like
saying?
sometimes it's like you feel for a person so much you just maybe feel like you just need the person kind of way when in reality that's not the case.
No, yeah, for sure. So that's just like, okay, in general, for like male female relationships that are like platonic friends. I had a homegirl had to back me up. My homegirl Talia, shout outs, Babs in the building. Because she was like, nigga, nah, we can't do that. We friends. And if I fell for you like that or we got into that, I'd probably end up killing you because I know the type of nigga you are. So no, nigga, we're not gonna do this like this. Saved our friendship for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure. Because other than that, we'd wrecked the friendship. I'd have probably been dead. It'd probably been the whole thing. Because
Why do you have
she
to
was
drop
from Newark, New Jersey. She was like, her name is Talia Ali, hella Muslim, hella fucking militant. Like, I would not doubt her taking a knife to a nigga on some bullshit. So
and
let
so
me go ahead and back up.
you gonna be your you, so you
I
gonna
think
do
it's
that.
important to be able
Yeah.
to identify that type of thing. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but she had to, save our friendship because that shit do matter. Like, it goes way beyond. Like, nigga, I know you, so you can't get away with
But
this
to
shit,
have
Yes.
right?
with the other females, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Shit never works out like that. You should keep that shit where it's at, for sure.
Sometimes, yeah, but then
And-
also sometimes, down the line you do fall in love with some people and things happen.
I won't say
Yeah.
I'm with my best friend. It's kind of different though. Like I don't know. I guess like the level of intimacy that we have now, like it was, I guess, like a mutual agreement when it changed.
Mm.
So that's
Like
different.
a conversation wasn't necessarily had like, hey, I think I like you this way or anything like that. It was pretty mutual. So
Your mind, cool, great. You got
But-
this.
But that's different though than one side coming to you and smack you upside the head with a, "Oh, I want to be with you." You see what I'm saying? Like that's different.
It is.
It's different. Y'all was on the vibe. The energy was what it was. Like, it's different.
Yeah.
So that's safe. Everybody feeling the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean,
That's supposed to go.
I guess how would you know unless you say something, right?
But
Right.
that's where the silver lining of what just happened with Tyler and Gerard and what I was my scenario with Frank could be is, nigga, you know me, so if you know my type, you know what I do.
That's again.
And the
that's-
energy
that's
would be different. The
Yeah.
energy would be different. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all would be feeling each other. It wouldn't just be like, I gotta put you to the side and tell you nothing, because we both feeling each other. It would,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? The energy would be, you would know.
Yeah.
You would know.
Yeah, and I was just about to say that's probably why the conversation wasn't necessary.
You see what
Hey,
I
I
mean?
was in a whole unspoken relationship for a long time too. Me and my current boyfriend was together, but we ain't put stamp on it, but we had new.
I mean, sometimes a lot of shit don't need to be said. You know what I'm saying? Actions speak louder than all the words.
Literally. So I feel that. I can see how that is a thing. I mean, I feel like it makes sense.
But in the topic of, again, for even though different freaking how would you say, like, sexual relationships are, men are still men, women are still women, and you gotta approach, even if you're a gay man, you gotta approach that the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I figure like you wouldn't have to say it if it was mutual. Like, you wouldn't have to bring it up. Like, or if you was thinking and you wasn't sure, you could have just played the back and just, drop
That's
little hints or fucking set little traps or do whatever you need to do.
And then if it never transpires nothing, never transpires nothing. If it do, then hey.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You gotta lay your little traps, put your feelers out there, and if the shit come back negative, leave that shit alone.
End up getting hurt. Like, I've never been that person. Like, I don't ever want to put my feelings out there and don't have my feelings hurt. Like, no, I'm just
But
going we vibe together. It's a lot. If not, then you over there, I'm over here. Cool.
but I understand Dave's point, or sort of, to the fact that some niggas just play too much, so you never could get a bead on them. You can never, read them like you
Yeah.
be trying to read them and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's also a thing. So in those situations, I guess you would have to just come flat out like, man, look.
And I feel like that was essentially the essence of the whole Tyler and Gerard thing, because Tyler has a naturally furtive energy. Like, he's a natural flirt.
No, but he definitely has a type.
Little funny gay stuff. He definitely does have his type. But if he loves you, he gonna joke around with you, he gonna play with you, he gonna do the little, you know what I'm saying, little gay shit that he do. That's his personality. Like,
Yeah, but that don't have nothing to do with his type.
it
And I
doesn't.
think that's
Like,
the
when you're
issue.
around, you gotta put it to a situation of like this. When you're around somebody and you like them and they're giving you these, they're not very directed, but they're like small little things that to them are not seeming serious, but to you it's making your entire world better. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna think of it as like, oh, he has a type. No, because yeah, he got a type, but every time he over here, he still do this little funny little thing where he pits my booty cheek every time I win the game or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It makes you still fall for this person deeper, regardless if you express that or not, because you already feel for that person. So the little flirting, the little you stupid chin knocks, or you look cute. You telling him he look cute that day probably made his whole world. Versus you just regularly, oh, okay, I like that fit. That's not. He didn't take it like that. He took it as, damn, baby, you look good. And you know, Tyler called somebody a sexy bitch in a second. So it's like, it's one of those things. It was like, his the vibe that he naturally gives off to the people that he likes being around. It can be confusing.
I was just about to say, he's kind of like me, and it's like all relationships are kind of romantic in a way.
And that's the same thing with me. That's the same thing with me. Like, if person from the outside not knowing our,
But I've never had one of those situations
that
ever
we're
happen to
dating.
me.
But that's
I've
the key,
never
though.
had
Person from the
somebody that was
outside.
not trying to be like that with approach me.
Yeah.
In a way like on some seriousness.
Yeah.
Like with the I've never had that.
But see, that's the key, though. Like you were saying, the person from the outside not knowing you. This is a person that's from the inside that does, though, is what we're talking about.
No, like a
You know
friend.
what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying. Like I've never act like come on, like you know what I'm into. Like I've never experienced that.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Because niggas know.
Yeah, but I feel like that was just a case of like being in the background and like taking a chance. Like really just like a leap of faith. Like maybe it's gonna go somewhere, maybe it's not. Let me just see. Let me just try.
And that's what I think. I genuinely do. I think, like just like shit. Like what if I don't know?
Maybe you never know if you don't try to cut a situation for the game. On top of trying to embarrass my boy, because y'all did have this conversation off films.
And then go bring it back on films on air.
Right. Originally, it was like let me just try to find out, and then the on films it was kind of like hold on, okay, maybe he didn't really get what I was saying. Let me try to put him on blast with it. Maybe he reacted different. Like I know you're still stupid, bitch. LOL. Like that's basically what he said. Like that was the vibe he gave. Like you're so stupid, bitch. LOL. Please stop.
Hilarious, right?
Yeah.
But on the actual point, though, I think it would be situational. If they were already good friends and my man came out to be gay, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's probably another reason why the nigga Tyler wasn't fucking with him, because he's a whore.
And that's another
Allegedly.
thing too.
I
You
don't
gotta
know.
remember who you're trying to deal with. This is your friend. They know you. So
They know.
obviously, if you do like me, that's cool, right?
They know, nigga.
What you been doing?
Like my homegirl Babs told me,
Like,
nigga, I know you. I would kill you. You know what I'm saying? They know.
Right. I know who you be. I know what you be out here doing. You're not about to sit here and play in my face.
That part.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And he probably ain't taking none of that shit into consideration. You know what I'm saying? He just trying to bag Tyler. He ain't taking none of that shit. Niggas know you, man. Niggas know the type of nigga you are, bro. Like, I
personally don't feel like that was a good thing for him to do. Still to this moment, I stand beside my emotions towards the whole situation. I don't think that was right on any levels. But
Yeah, I agree. He could have did it differently, perhaps. I don't think he should did that shit at all.
he did it differently and then try to bring it back on film. Like, nigga, you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, he could have left that shit alone. But I mean, hey, it's all for the views, right? This is what they pay that nigga to do. What they pay that nigga to do. That's why that nigga show is on HBO Max or whatever it's on. As opposed to,
I bet he was. And that's probably another thing too. It's like, you know, you got all this stuff that you got going on out here. You probably newly to the community. Allow yourself to explore. You know what I'm saying? See what you like. There's other people out here like Tyler. Not directly him, but you know what I mean. The likeness of the energy and the happiness and the vibes. You can find that. You can find that in people.
I think it was the fact that it was Tyler in general. Like, he gotta have that under his belt. Like, I need that notch.
No, in fact, did you know Tyler got a nice little rap sheet when it comes to the people he date? Like, he got a nice little rap sheet. So it's like he want to be a part of that.
I mean, and my man Gerard trying to get his up. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get his young prestige list up. Trying to add him to the young notch on the bedpost or whatever.
Stay away from the goat.
Off the
better stay away from the goat.
The clout, just off the clout.
There you go. Bam. Cloud up one time. You know what I'm saying?
Damn
one
wrong.
time they be like, "Hey man, you know Tyler the Creator?" He be like, "Yeah,
I smashed him."
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, you smashed him. Yeah. You
Like
smashed them. Like, whoa there. Like,
how did that happen?
whoa
Like, you got a whole conversation.
Right. That's all. That's all he needed was the conversation of it. That's hilarious.
And that's exactly why Tyler
shut it down the way he did. Yeah.
Like, that's why the energy was the energy. Because, boy, you trying to play, and that's not what's going on.
Well, no, you're not going to eat off of me. Not like that.
Come on.
He told that nigga, "Yeah, I think I said something like hella normal and shit." The nigga said, "Oh, you laughed in my face and called me a stupid bitch." He said, "Oh yeah, I did."
I did. I did. I said, bro, please, bro. When I say, I don't know.
Fucking savage. Nigga's hilarious.
Or like his rap sheet, or what it is for me. But I
hilarious.
Love. Stand.
Like, I stand Tyler. Like,
stand.
Every time he
like
does a new photo
what they
shoot
call it,
on
my spirit animal.
I'm going crazy. Like, I'm posting it. I'm commenting. I'm screenshotting. I love Felicia to go. I don't know. It's just a thing. Like he gets on the stage and tells his fans to boo him. Like, we love you. Sorry.
Yeah, he's definitely in his own lane for sure.
It's
but that
like nobody
hilarious
knows.
though. Like that nigga's hilarious though. Like that nigga's hilarious. Yeah, Tyler the Creator's a gangster show. Fucking G. But yeah, I mean, final say on this topic is for me. I don't know. It's situational. I don't know, nigga. I've never been in a situation. I don't know. You know.
When.
So okay, right quick. So unless it was somebody I already knew, like I said, and came out to be gay.
Well, my brother is a heterosexual male. He has gay friends.
Well,
and he don't. I feel like he told me once that they try to come on to him, and he had to like you said, set the record straight. Like, okay, comfortable with my sexuality. I'm chill, but I'm not that.
But did they know him, or did he meet them along the way, and then they just popped out? I'm like, so okay, I don't understand. I can't picture a scenario in my mind.
Well, he met them. Okay, so like it was a crowd of people, like him, his baby mama, the baby mama friend, the baby mama brother who was gay. The baby mama friend brother who was gay, and they all used to hang around, and then they all end up getting cool. And he never judged the fact that he's gay to make him not want to be cool with him, not be around him. So he just blended into the crowd, And then I feel like at one point their friendship was established, so I think they were playing a game together. And he like tried to come on to my brother. My brother was like, "Whoa, it's not that kind of party."
Whoa.
You see me, you know what I'm saying? I like my brother. He's like flamboyant, like he's not extra hard. He's chill. You've seen him. He's very like in his own lane. Like he don't be doing too much. He don't do too less. He just be vibing what the fuck going on. So like I could
cool as fuck.
Why? Right? I could see why a gay person would want to come on to him because he is very keen to his femininity and style, but not to the point where he like,
Right.
no, that's not the way it goes. So he said they try to come on to him. He set the record straight, and it hasn't happened again, and no weird vibes. But he has gay friends with no problem.
I believe that's a lot of that generation, though. I mean, you got a bunch of cats that run around trying to act hard and all that shit, but for the most part, niggas are just niggas, man. Like, not to the ultra femininity of it, but a lot of motherfuckers is hella just cool, nigga. Like, nigga, we wear tight shit, we wear, you know what I'm saying, all this type of shit. But don't take it serious, nigga. I'll find somewhere to put this Glock, nigga.
Right.
My pants, nigga. Motherfuckers will fit, nigga, in my man purse, my pouch, wherever, nigga. I will shoot a nigga through this shit. But so yeah, I can see how that's a thing. I can see how that's a thing,
Yeah.
especially now. So back then, though, all the dudes who were gay that were not flamboyant, you would never know. You
Yeah.
would never fucking know. Them niggas could be 50, been fucking on the same dude for 23 years, and you would never. Yeah, but I'm saying more prevalent in our generation. It was a whole lot. Right now, it's way more accepting. Back then, nah. Like that's like the whole hate crime thing. That's where it came from, primarily our
I was about to
generation.
say, I think the hate
You know what I'm
crime
saying?
is more accepted
Primarily
now than it
our
was.
generation, because niggas was real harsh on motherfuckers who had different opinions about anything, not alone sex, but race, religion, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, motherfuckers weren't telling nobody, and niggas who they was dealing with wasn't telling nobody because everybody wanted to stay safe.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Not because they was
People are
embarrassed.
probably really killing niggas over there, like for
Right.
real.
Not because they was embarrassed. A lot of these motherfuckers is big ass, burly, soccer nigga out type of men. You know what I'm saying? Raising sons to be real men. You know what I'm
People out
saying?
here getting bent over by
And
real
niggas will
men.
never know. Right. And niggas will never know. You see what I'm saying? Like, but they was trying to stay safe. Now, though, you know, with the protections and all that cool shit that's put in place for sure, because niggas should be able to live their life, do what the fuck they want to do. That's what the fuck you here to do. It's your experience that shit.
Yeah, fact.
Run it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just fucked up that other people can't let people live. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to deal with it. Nigga, go your own way. Nigga, do your own shit.
Exactly.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but now though, it's a different time. So you know better. People's out there doing their shit. You know, living, loving, breathing, doing their shit. But back then, no, you never know. You'd either have to be top of the spectrum, flamboyant, or you'll never, or super dumb hard. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Super
exactly.
dumb gangster. Pause, not the hard part. Super dumb gangster though. You know what I'm saying? You'd have to be, you know what I'm saying, thugged out, hella hard.
That's
Right.
how,
But
but that's how all them, backdoor little facilities came up and all the stuff like that for those people right there.
Yeah, but you had to be that way though, because that's how you stayed safe, and that's crazy, the motherfucker, right?
Yes.
Which, in a perfect utopian world, I believe that a straight man and a gay man can be the greatest of friends. Shit, but I don't see a scenario where I would run across a gay dude and be like, you know what, we should hang out, because I'm not in those circles.
I
You see
mean,
what I'm
but what
saying?
if you did it? He was like the coolest little.
Oh,
gay
okay, so no,
ever.
take that back. Take that back.
He
Take
was
that back.
never
Take
like
that back. So
that.
rewind that. So at my job, right, it's this Hispanic cat named Javier. Fucking gay as all outdoors. This nigga dress, but he dress, his style is crazy as shit. This nigga could make fucking warehouse and look cool as fuck, right? Anyway, we go to a bar and the nigga pop up. Man, we had a ball with that nigga. This nigga, all the whole flock to the nigga because he looked like he could be a model, like a model Mexican dude.
And
Yeah.
see,
This
that's
nigga like-
what
This
That's
nigga like he
wrong.
does like fucking he's an instructor for like the samba classes and shit. You know what I'm saying? What them niggas? He like 6'2", fucking baby face, hella, you know what I'm saying? But he looked like he could be a model. He looked like that's what the fuck he do. Man, all the hoes fuck with him. Me and the dudes to my job, my security guard and one of my drivers. Yeah, we was taking like,
See, that's
oh
what I'm
yeah, what
saying.
up, my nigga? Man,
This
come here,
man.
man. You want a drink? Bring the hoes. Bring all the hoes over here.
And that's what Zell Swag was saying. He primarily hang out with straight guys because they know he gonna bring the bitches.
But we work with the nigga though, right? So like that ain't my homie. You know what I'm saying? Like I see the nigga every day, but I hardly ever talk to him. Plus, he speaks hella tough ass Spanish, hardly any English. So we communicate through like fucking context clues. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really talk to him like that, but I see nigga every day. So he's not my homie. But shit, nigga, he doing this shit, and he had all the whole. And man, that was a cold, crazy, cool last night though, right? But. So I can understand that part, but I don't understand. Like, I wouldn't just be like, even after having that night, right? I wouldn't be like, hey man, let me get get your number. We should hook up. Nah, that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably wouldn't have never seen that nigga again after that night. You know what I'm saying? I just happened to work with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And ever since then, he'll come by me and be like, "Party, shot." I'm like, "Yeah, we had a ball." Like, yeah. Like, he always try to link us back to that moment. Nigga. Every now and then he'll come by like, try to link us back to that moment. But yeah, so I can understand that. But again, he's not my homie, so I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't just be like, it's not a thing in my everyday life because shit. You know what I mean? But I can understand where that happens at, because then they was all over this nigga, man. The skinny ones, the fat ones, the old ones, the young ones, nigga, they was hanging at that nigga. But he's a crazy ass magnetic energy, dude. This nigga's the only one out there dancing. Next thing you know, it's him and 6 bitches dancing. We like,
that's how it works. They're people love attracted like gay people. It's so fun.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga Javier. You know what I'm saying? Cool as fuck. But yeah, so I can understand what motherfucker could be cool with him, but I don't understand how I don't see the situation where personally, if you straight and do straight men shit, where you would run into a gay guy that do gay dude shit and the worlds will intersect outside of like entertainment, or you know what I mean, unless you know him. So,
I actually know a few people that have a friend group, where okay, so like he's related to somebody, but this person is no longer friends with the friend group. And he kind of like, I guess like just kind of blended in because of mutual interests. Like sports and shit, he really good with basketball. And then like he played a game and stuff like that, so like they was interested in that type of shit. So they was able to bond off of that, like real deep.
Yeah, but it wasn't like.
No, it became like they're like the best of friends now. This friend group and him and it's like 3 other gay people that have joined the group because of him. So like I don't know.
So it's like a mixture of like straight and gay men being friends.
Yeah.
It gives DL vibes, but I understand what you're saying.
I can see how that's a thing. Again, man, they run the party. That's for sure. Like
I was about to say, so, when it's like a whole like link up and a whole bunch of people get together, it's always really beautiful women that are there. So I think that might have a lot to do with it.
Yeah,
a lot to do with it. A whole lot.
He said, "This is a great night. Let me tell you how."
Hey, so I can't tell you this, and you know, I don't want it to be. Yes, I do. I ain't even feeling like everybody need to find them a cool gay dude when y'all go to clubs, because I'm telling you this, they are the greatest icebreakers. They ain't even wingmen. They take the point, nigga. You become a wingman in your own shit. Let them take the point, nigga. Let them go. Let them go, because they go bring them back. That's for sure. That's for fucking sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so we go transition into this other topic. So the stepmother disciplining the children.
I don't condone, and I told him that I don't want nobody putting their hands on my daughter but me, because I'm the mother. So what makes you feel like you could do that?
Understood. First off, it was something mutual between me and the father because your daughter was being disrespectful.
She could. Okay, this is my thing. My daughter's not disrespectful, and even if she was disrespectful, I told him to not let nobody, excuse me,
put her hands on him, on his head, on her head.
So his baby mama must think she tough, because the women I know during the middle of that sentence, you know, her hands were closed and she was holding them in front of her. Man, she'd caught a cold jab to the face.
She's not really teaching her. However,
baby, look, it gotta be something that you said to her for her to even feel
that it ain't gonna be tolerated.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this: we can't talk together. We've seen together, but we can't talk together.
But what I'm telling you is valid, and I'm
okay. So why you let her put her hands on our daughter? Because you know what you mean. What I'm doing here? I'm checking your wife because she feel like she got authority to put her hands on my daughter.
Let's stop it right there. Because first off, she was being disrespectful.
How was she being disrespectful?
I gave her permission.
Why didn't why didn't you discipline her? I'm not talking to you right now. Why didn't you discipline her? Because you the damn daddy.
Because I wasn't here.
Okay, well, next time call me or something. Because I don't condone that. You need to speak to me.
Okay.
So y'all, if I gotta pull up and act the fool to get through to y'all because y'all want to touch my child, this is what I'm gonna do.
It's my child too.
That's not her right to do that.
I
I'm
gave
the
her
only one
permission
here
to.
though, and she's under my authority at the time. She should be listening. Don't you
Okay,
think?
I'm
It
not
wouldn't be
saying
smart
she
of
should
her
not
to
listen, but let me tell you something. This is my daughter. I don't want you touching her. That's
Okay.
point blank, period. That's just something I don't condone. And
I feel like if you feel that way, you should have your daughter with you.
24/7.
Period. At any time that the dad is not present, when he go to work, the daughter's being dropped back
should
off.
be with you. Yes, you should have no problem with coming to get her. No
Nothing.
problem with providing transportation for it. It should be an easy
It's never
fix.
your
I feel like
child
whatever
and the
issue
parent alone ever.
you
That's
have
how-
as a
that's how
parent,
you feel.
as the bio parent, I feel like you should solve it. That's my personal opinion. I feel like it's your responsibility to make sure that it doesn't become an issue. How you gonna check her about a problem that? Did you talk to your daughter?
I mean, I'm pretty sure she did, but the daughter clearly put it to a way of like, she put her hands on her. So that's because that's
Yeah, but like, what was the situation? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to understand.
So
Like-
right quick, whatever it is, it was disciplinary. It wasn't disrespectful. It wasn't nothing weird. So just
Right.
remember that.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm trying to. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to understand. Like, how does it become?
So I guess my question to you would be, as a step parent, how do you feel about that whole situation?
I just think it's ludicrous from both perspectives. I think it's crazy because I'm not. First of all, I'm not coming to nobody's doorstep.
Man,
Especially
that's the
not
fastest
my
way to get
baby
shot.
daddy Doorstep.
Beat the fuck up.
That's
Asking
the fastest way, man.
asking what I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna do that. I would have called him. I would have called his phone and cut the fuck up on him if that was an issue that I had with him about him not being a father. If that's how I felt, I would have took it up with the father. No conversation between me and her about what she did or nothing like that would have happened. And I definitely wouldn't have been at their house about it. Because what if she had shot you in your face?
Man.
Just out of personal experience, it's been multiple occasions where I wanted to pull up, but it's like you gotta be logical. People are crazy. People are fucking crazy. People
And
do not
so
have
are the
all
laws.
tools.
The laws favor the crazy, man. The
And
laws
that's what
favor
I'm
the
saying.
crazy.
So it's like, and then you want her property, yelling, raising your voice, doing the hand
Threatening.
movements. I just wouldn't. And if he let her off the leash and she, then it would. Oh man,
She would have had all right.
I would not have reacted like that.
I mean, you almost can't in this climate, right? You got to be
No.
smarter with the shit that you do.
No.
It's
I
a
wouldn't
good
have said
thing
nothing.
that she was a poised woman. It's a good thing that she was measured.
I was just about to say that, and that be the other thing. I feel like a lot of biological mothers, sometimes fathers, be feeling like they're at a higher standpoint, so they're able to say whatever they want to or do whatever they want to, and like the repercussions are going to be on the other person because this is my child. And it's like,
Nah, man.
you really got to look at like the whole like bigger picture of the situation. And in
This is
reality,
our child at this point.
if the child is not hurt, believe it or not, nobody is going to look at anybody disciplining a child as a wrong.
Well, they shouldn't.
I don't know nobody that do.
That's why I think it's not about the child. I think it was all about
Like an
the
ego thing?
nigga. Yeah.
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 I want my family
Because-
that type
Yeah,
situation.
numerous of times where it's like you and somebody, you have a kid with somebody else, y'all child is around, and your current spouse or girlfriend or whatever is there, and you go to do whatever you go do, and the child begins to act that because they know they're in the care of somebody else, and you have no problem with your spouse disciplining them, but your baby mama or baby daddy don't like that. So when the kid goes back and say, "Hey mom, such and such hit me," and they're not gonna make it seem like, "Oh, I was being bad, so I got whipping." No, they're gonna say, "Such and such hit me."
I was just about to say that, but that I feel like, in my personal opinion, that's where you're supposed to have a conversation with the adults. You have to have a conversation before you start trying to check anybody about anything, have a conversation, figure out the facts and the clues and the real information behind it, because children have a very funny way, I know because I've done it before, of persuading you to believe whatever part of the story and whatever form, way, or fashion they are viewing.
Yeah, because they trying to gain favor and avoid ass whoopings. So the kids gonna say whatever they need to say. But as a parent in that situation, regardless, especially a bio parent, you have to understand that your kids is bad too, nigga. Like that's why I don't think that motherfucker know their kids is bad, and I don't think that it was about the kid at all, because the kid went back home. They didn't say nothing about
my
nothing.
daughter's not disrespectful, or if my daughter was being disrespectful, exactly, because you know how your kid can get.
You know how your kid can get, and the little motherfucker didn't come back talking about nothing weird, nigga. That is probably just some motherfucker hit me, because she came to the door talking about discipline, and that's what we talking about. And if you got a problem with anybody discipline, okay, so here's the thing.
You gotta raise your kids the right way if you don't want people outside your home disciplining them. In my personal opinion, if you don't want them cutting them outside the home, don't let them. Like, you gotta.
Correct.
I don't know, bro.
No, you do know. You just said it. Correct. If you got to raise your kids to be respectful at home, that way, and because you raise them to be respectful at home, you wouldn't have this issue outside of home. Now, when it comes to kids just being generally bad, kids are kids, right? So it's gonna happen. Yeah. But in terms of outright disrespect, like if you raise them to know the difference, they know the difference. Right.
Very clear.
So it starts there. But for me, in terms of, I've never been a big disciplinarian to my daughters. You know what I'm saying? So I've only had action at raising one. And in that fact, I got plenty of sisters. They got a mama, yada, 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 so on and so forth. I'm quick to put them on punishment, quick to take all the shit, but I don't physically discipline my daughters. So I knock a nigga down if he physically discipline my daughters. But if it was a situation where my baby mama was about to marry somebody else or dealing with somebody else, that's one thing that nigga quick pro quo. Don't let that nigga put his hands on my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, we give a fuck what's happening, nigga. Anything like that, you deal with it. Call me.
What if it was a female?
So no, that's what I'm saying. So different, bam, boom. Now flip it. If I was in a situation where my wife was watching my daughter and I had a daughter from another relationship, I wouldn't have a problem with her disciplining my daughter, because she's a woman and my daughter acting a motherfucking fool. She needs to get her ass popped. I come from an old school generation where the village raised a child, like, nigga, uncles, aunties, older cousins, sisters, brothers, the auntie that's married to your uncle, nigga, all them motherfuckers got action that pop in your ass, because nigga, you shouldn't be doing the shit you doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's never an issue with me, nigga. An ass whooping is an ass whooping, because for the people that I'm around, I know it comes from love. And ain't nobody I know finna sit here and let you fuck up. It's just not finna happen. And if you're intimate in the family enough to go ahead and discipline the child, then do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now with my sons, for sure, we gonna knock that nigga out. But my daughters, because I'm a 200-pound grown ass man, I'm not finna put my hands on no little girl. It's just not finna happen. Yeah. All the restraint and all that shit, that's cool, that's great, and all that shit. Like, I feel I can have that same effect on a girl with the loud voice and the look. You know what I'm saying? Right. But you know what I'm saying? It's a different standard for my son. I'm with the double standards. So I don't give a fuck about what nobody talk about.
Yeah, but for me though, I feel like I wouldn't raise my kids like that, because at the same time, kids be a little smart and they know who they could,
Yeah. Oh, and indeed that.
Say that. If I'm being honest, I'm a need, because I'm raising a little girl, I'm a need for Trey to at least probably once or twice to let her know.
Love her or something. Like, she need to know.
So here's the thing, right? She'll know. Because especially if she's raised in a situation where she got brothers and I'll be on my son's ass, she don't want that. She don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a mental thing. And once it's locked in, it's locked the fuck in.
So you feel like she like how you do your son, so I don't even want to play with daddy because I already know how he can get type vibes.
Right. Okay. Right.
Yes, and I'm low key trying to teach that too. So I just
right. Right, because you know what I'm saying. That's just me though. I don't have a problem with nobody raising theirs how they raise theirs. Ass whoopings distributed equally. I feel that. I'm just not. That's not my. That ain't how I feel. Right, but so my sisters, my aunties, my female cousins, all that shit, whoop her ass. Whoop if she out of line, whoop her motherfucking ass. And if I was in a situation where I was married and it wasn't to my baby mama or none of that, then the woman I'm married to, yeah, we gonna have that conversation because I fully expect her to whoop her ass, especially if she out of line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If she love me, she love her. So I know it's about love here. Ain't no hatred, ain't no bullshit. Like, stop all that. You own some other shit. Because if you was raised like I was raised, and we've been together enough to have kids, so you know who the fuck I am for the most part, and you know my family for the most part.
Right.
Knock that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Knock that shit the fuck off. And if I'm dealing with somebody else, then understand we gotta have that conversation because we're not gonna have that happening. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna pop up on no bullshit because our daughter got her ass whooped for being disrespectful. You in turn should have put her ass on punishment, or i.e. whooped her ass too, to let her know she was out of pocket.
Yeah, don't
You
try
know
to
what I'm saying?
and bully us over here to try to make it seem like there's some sort of war that's going to be caused because somebody disciplined a child that was out of, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't condone. Like, I don't know. I couldn't see myself having a child with somebody, and I don't know.
See, but you're in the situation where yours would be
With my person,
because you don't have because you don't have any
I don't
personally.
even have that outlook on that because I
You don't have any steps either.
I always tell myself I would never know because I want to always be with the person that.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I
I
do. I feel like that is kind of like,
I don't know where I went.
if you're that type of person, I feel like that is very important for that to be a factor for you to not have to deal with that. Because I had to address it in my own personal head. Like, if me and Dre was to ever break up, like, how would I be about like the step parent or like the other person? Like, how would I react to it? And like, where would my head be? And in my personal opinion, if it's real love that you have for my kids and for their dad, then you're gonna be coming from the same standpoint that I was, and we shouldn't have no problem. No issues. I genuinely should never have my child come to me like, they abused me. I should never hear that.
No,
I got my ass whooped because I did A, B, and C.
Dramatic though. But you also have the kids that are over fucking dramatic and they don't get what the fuck they want in that moment. Being that your partner does have somebody new and different, they try to use that as an anchor to the fact of like,
I feel like it's also really important to know your kids.
My mom that you abused me and whooped my ass, and now my mom's, i.e. at the front door, like the bitch was in the video, going off about discipline when the kid probably brought it to her.
You gotta know your kid.
Only when there's no understanding amongst the parents.
I was just about to say that because you gotta know your kid. You have to be able to determine if that child is lying or not.
So look, if
there's an inkling that they aren't, then ask the parent. So
look, right? So just period. If there's ever an issue, and this is how I feel, if there's ever an issue where you guys are co-parenting kids and one of you or even both of you are married or with somebody else in a different relationship, all 3 to 4 of y'all should go to dinner and talk the shit out in terms of, so these kids, man, yeah, they crazy, right? So how we gonna do this? We gonna discipline them all in a couple of, how do you feel if, because when it comes to that, all types of shit can get lost in translation because not everybody was raised the same.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Not everybody was raised the same. If it's truly about the kids, then those type of conversations shouldn't have a problem with happening. Like, if you know I'm done with you and you done with me, you shouldn't have a problem with bringing your boyfriend or fiance or husband to dinner with me and my girlfriend or fiance or wife to dinner, and we discuss what we're gonna do in terms of parenting and co-parenting these kids. Because at the end of the day,
about the kids,
right? Exactly.
Yeah, that's an important factor because a lot of times, and most times, and and damn near all the time, it ain't about the kids. It ain't.
Nah, it's some personal ego, fucking.
Yep.
You know,
still pain from 5-10 years ago that you're still holding on to, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, you want to reconcile, or you didn't get your what's it called? It starts with a C. I forget the word. You can't be consoled from.
Yeah, you can. You're oh God, I know what to talk about. It is right on the tip of my tongue.
I don't know. I don't know the word. I can't.
Yeah, but it's basically you can't get over it. You can't get over that shit.
Yeah. But you got to. You got to let it go. Like it's
got to.
The children are gonna get older.
Closure. Bam.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Closure.
Super producer
Yes.
though, nigga. You know.
Yes.
But yeah, but that's how you know it wasn't about the kids. Just the way she pulled up. Like we said, that shit could have been handled 100 different ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Could have texted her, we need to talk. Right. You could have texted, we need to talk, and bring your wife with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it could have been any of that. Right. So it wasn't about the kids. That's what it wasn't about. And that's why this is such a fucked up ass example, because technically it had nothing to do with the child. She just wanted to prove that she was big dog on the yard, blah 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 blah. I could come to your house and check your wife. Blah blah blah.
Necessarily say,
but what kind of message
not
are you
about
sending
the
to your
kid?
daughter?
Because it could have been the daughter over exaggerating.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but what message are you sending to your kid? You're not sending to your kid a message of respect at that point.
But what the fuck are you saying about me as a father, though? Is what I'm getting
too.
at. Like, you can't fucking say that. Like, bitch, you think I'm just having any old random bitch around my kids swinging hands and switches and belts and shit just randomly at kids? Like, what the fuck do you
with
mean?
all due respect, I told him to have no bitch in my. Well, thank God I'm not a bitch.
She'd have been fired, though. That's what I'm saying, man.
That's what I would have said. I would have been like, well, thank God I'm not a bitch.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She lucky she wasn't talking to none of the women that I know, because after that bitch statement, a cold jab would have quickly followed, and it'd have been a whole different life, bitch. It'd have been a whole different
Honestly, I've never had that either. I've never had that type of shit be said to my face. So it's like, I don't know how I would personally react if I was on the other end, because it's like always a level. I don't know. I feel like that's why I said I feel like the child might have spewed a little bit into her mom's head and made her feel a type of way about stepmommy, maybe.
But she's a child, right? And here's the thing: if that's a fact that she was waiting for any old thing about stepmommy, maybe you know what I'm saying, she was just waiting for any old thing.
An issue,
because
like
listen,
an ongoing issue with the father, like maybe they got beef or something.
Okay, great.
Maybe
but
it's
my thing is this though.
Now.
My thing is this though. But you show up camera hot though.
That part is
right.
Clout. That's the part.
Like they said in the comments, that was straight for clout though.
That's why it has shit to do with the kid. You know what I'm saying? Like we handle shit civilly. We are grown ass, well thinking adults. Bitch, you didn't get however old you were by not being so. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you was on the short bus and somebody took advantage of you. Now you got kids. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, you've been out here doing your shit. You've been raised by people who was out there doing their shit. Bitch, you know right from wrong. So knock it the fuck off. And you come in cameras hot. Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's why I would have came in bitch hot. Cause bitch, why is you at my door playing with me?
Playing with me? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm really just gonna abuse your motherfucking kid, bitch. What type? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And like I was saying, as a father. Right, and then as a man though, bitch, what you saying about me though? So what are you talking about? What the fuck are you saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you saying? You know, like, nah, nigga, fuck all that. Nah, man, you ain't finna come around here trying to make it seem like I just be having random bitches. Man, I've been with Whoop de Whoop amount of years, nigga. You know, we ain't been fucking around. She been here all this time. Now all of a sudden you wanna come to my door with the bullshit? Like, bitch, come on, knock that shit the fuck off. Bitch, you could have hit a nigga with a text, email, snail mail. Could have sent your other son over here with a note. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Quit with the bullshit. That shit was some bullshit. Wasn't about the kids at all. And the crazy shit is she really thought she was doing something when she did it. And it ended up kind of low-key backfiring. Because she low-key just looked stupid.
Yeah.
Low-key just looked stupid. You know what I'm saying? Now to all the baby mamas or outside relationshipers, even, I don't know if dudes act like that. Like, niggas will probably just shoot a nigga if they felt there was something wrong. But
yes, to the second part, I've only seen the shooting.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You can You gotta kind of take it for what it is, man.
I'm just pull up to that. You just put the hands on my daughter.
You know what I mean? Nah, we going lead first, questions later, and only if the police asking them, nigga. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's for motherfuckers who didn't do it, and seeing shit. But yeah, if it was about the kid, man, that shit would have been a totally different way. That was some cloud shit. That bitch came in camera first, camera hot, like she's really go check somebody, and that shit reversed. Because if anybody let their kid just be disrespectful or out of line to anybody, bitch, that make you look stupid. Is what it is. You do it.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
What are you teaching this child?
And why are you over here complaining?
How was she being disrespectful? That's why I said I don't think she heard the full story.
No, she just heard that somebody put their hands on her kid and it wasn't the daddy. Let's go.
But she was looking for any opportunity to act like that. She was looking for that.
Because the way the baby daddy walked up to the door, like, what the hell are you doing? Like, in mad confusion. Like,
yeah, like he should have at least been at the door. Like, I thought I didn't respond to the text message or something like that.
Type shit. No,
nah, but a young camera hot came in like she was really ready for that smoke. Like, nigga, I'm here to check your bitch because she did it. Like, man, like, dude. And I don't know if his girl is a fighter or is she just really that composed.
He is a fighter because any real fighter energy is coming from a fighter, me, myself, and I. If a bitch was on, like, okay, so I answered the door in poisonous, we having a conversation, and my nigga walk up and say, "Oh, what you doing here?" And as I begin to speak, you say, "You're not talking to me." That was strike one. Okay. Then you're talking directly to my man. And then you say, "Well, I'm here to check yo." You only really get 2 strikes on me, so I'm here to check your bitch.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Check. Like, you're getting chin checked because you're at my door.
I would have hit her before he walked up to the door.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel she'd have been smacked out before he even got. His coming to the door would have been to pull me off that bitch.
That's
what I'm saying. That's why he would have heard a loud ass.
I'm gonna wait for him to walk up so that we have a nice little referee. I'm at least that fair. I'm a fair person. I'm fair. I'm gonna wait till we got a nice little referee, bitch. Because I promise you, if he's not here to get me off you, baby, okay.
Yeah, that would have been that nigga first hands up.
You better hope your daughter in the car to come break this up. Because, baby, I'm on you.
Listen.
I'm on you. Because you're not coming to my house to disrespect me. That's okay. So, me, I've learned I don't fight out of anger. I fight out of principle and respect.
Yes.
I've learned that. Like,
yeah, I can't fight.
If I don't really care about you, you can do whatever, say whatever, hype. I don't care.
Yes.
Like, if it's somebody that I genuinely care and hold that certain stature, hold a level of respect for,
I gotta beat your ass.
Respect me. I'm going to beat your ass.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
I don't know what it is either. But that's just what I feel because it's like, how dare you? Like, I would never talk, do, have this essence of whatever you're doing to disrespect me towards you. Exactly. That's why me and T only had one fight in our whole 10, 12-year friendship. And that was because that bitch disrespected me. And I had to physically assault her for that. And that was that. And that was that. That's all it was. Like, that's all it was. You guys can see. The chemistry is the same. No vibe different. You would never know if no one told you that we got to
Hey, no, I got into it with a couple of my homeboys.
It's only out of respect. Like, you cannot disrespect nobody that you really love and that you care for. Have that kind of no, bro. No.
I mean, not since being grown.
I'm looking whoop your ass.
Not since being grown. Niggas was kids, but not since being grown. Since being grown, it's all been beautiful shit. Like, my friends are awesome as fuck. But as a kid, yeah, a couple of them, I have to go ahead and be like, hold on, homeboy, that ain't what this is. Like, you can't just say any old thing to me, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, it was cool. Niggas went right back to being what it was. You know what I'm saying? Just niggas washed their mouth at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, even in that fact though, like we as people, that whole it takes a village thing is real. Like, we really got to get outside of our own asses.
And if you allow somebody to help you out in that way, allow them to be that, and don't try to get your emotions block how the parenting goes. Like, because you felt whatever you feel towards baby daddy, you felt like his wife, girlfriend, whatever she was, didn't have the right to discipline your child, but There's a person that has interaction with your child.
Right, but they
the
do.
time when they're not around you.
But they do when that child is in your house, eating your food, burning
That's
your
what I'm
electricity,
saying. Like
running
you
your
can
gas.
have to
You know what I'm
carry a certain
saying?
level
Every
of.
time this nigga go buy shit, I buy shit
Come
for your
on.
kid.
We
Like,
got a
what
whole
the fuck
room
do
in
you
our
mean?
house that's full of all type of shit. Who you think about that? Just not him, nigga. You're not the
Right.
only one here. Who keep it clean? Who wash her clothes when she's here? Who feeds her when she's here?
That
This
nigga don't cook and
you're
meal,
not
do
gonna
and
get in the
laundry, nigga.
bath
What are you talking
and
about?
get in the bathroom and help her make sure she properly washing. I'm
Yeah,
the
I
woman
bet
in the
you.
house,
I
so
bet
I'm
you.
helping your daughter learn
Hey,
hygiene.
I bet you the little motherfucker didn't come back saying I was hungry, I was unclean,
Come
I
on.
was, you know what I'm saying? The little motherfucker didn't come back saying none of that.
When
I
I go
bet you
to the
that.
store, she always wants something, but I bet you I gotta buy her something too. Then she ain't coming to tell you nothing. So it's one of those things I really feel like if you are dealing with someone and you have a baby dad, a baby father, however that looks, baby mom, however that is, have that conversation. Like NunFlyer said, be all of the mutual understanding and agreement. And if y'all can't, have your baby with you majority of the time. If you know your baby daddy gonna be gone and they wife or girlfriend is gonna just be at the house with your kid, come pick your baby up.
And you gonna have a
If
problem
you
with
don't want your
something?
child with them, hey, look, when you go to work, I'll meet you there. I'll come get her. Just put her in a car with you. I'll come grab her. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's all of that, make it all of that. Don't try to pop up at people's houses and cause problems because you never know what a person's gonna do to you. Because if it's me, I'm fighting. So watch yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
That's how I feel. That's my
So
conclusion.
if you're in a situation where you got people who like you broke up and it's other people in your relationship, right? So again, back to the village thing. You don't want your kids to just run around here doing what they want to do. Feel like they could tell you any old thing and get away with it, right? You got to understand kids are kids, and when you're dealing with people who are in relationships and y'all trying to co-parent, excuse me, you have to come to an understanding. You have to, absolutely have to, because other than that, you're gonna create problems. You're gonna run up on a motherfucker porch step one day and get seriously hurt, and
Yeah.
you know it ain't gonna be too many repercussions because you came fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in that type of conversation, man, have them conversation. I mean, situation, have those conversations because they are imperative to people's safety. And understanding is important. You know what I'm saying? So fucking important. And if you don't feel like you can talk to people, then you got to figure out ways to completely eliminate those people because somebody will get hurt dealing with those type of people.
I agree.
Fact.
I agree. I feel like you should not put nobody in a position to where you gotta feel that type of way and act like that about your kids. Just take care of them yourself. Because the village is gonna do what it's supposed to.
Come on.
Oh man, the village is gonna grow and prosper. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do as a village. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, whatever sacrifices got to be made, man, for mental health, for personal safety, you got to kind of cut them people out the way because, nah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You ain't finna come over here disrupting what we got going on, and what we got going on is righteous. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
And then if
Like,
everybody on one accord, it's never going to be harmony anyway. So
no, it's not.
Gotta stay all in one. And that's also how kids really like learn how to properly communicate as well. People don't really pay attention to that. But how you communicate with their parents, how you communicate with the people that live them, like that really does show them a lot of how to communicate with the outside world and with the people that they love.
Yeah.
so,
yeah, because I used to get my ass beat by everybody.
I mean, you supposed to if you acting an ass.
Same.
Yes, and I was.
Willingly. No
It
problem.
happened anywhere. I'll be at the liquor store. Somebody has snatched me the fuck up, beat my ass. Now I'm walking to my mama with this person. I whooped her ass. She was doing this. Who is this person?
The whole
I don't know
time.
this lady.
This lady know you know, and your mama know that if you ever see her out, tell me about her. And she did and got on that ass. Yeah.
Literally. Like, what the hell? That shit made me so mad. I used my first cuss word that day. Never again. Never, not in public.
That is hilarious. So yeah, man, had those conversations for sure.
Yeah.
That's the episode, man. 104. I mean, not 104. hour and 4 minutes. We in this bitch.
Every Saturday.
Hey, yeah, that was dope, man. Beautiful conversations. Hey, y'all have those conversations, man. It's really important.
Yes,
especially when raising kids. That's one thing I really want to fucking put over. Have those conversations because for the safety of it, find understanding, man. Because a kid will tell you anything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And for you to be so butthole to run behind it is ridiculous. So have them conversations, man. Everybody, enjoy your evenings. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good shit, man. We'll be here on that ass again for next Saturday. And
also,
we
have another show coming up.
One time, pumping the content out this bitch.
We trying to get it together, but it's gonna be me and the J, as you guys see here. We're gonna be doing kinetic conversations on Tuesday.
Joining the pond family, the piranha pond. Come on, man. All our piranha.
Yes, the piranha.
All our piranha, man. We growing, man. We gonna start chomping this shit up in a minute. Y'all better be ready for this, man. We got content for your asses.
That's why I'm trying to get the pond full, man. We're trying to fill the pond, man.
I actually have other people that would like to join.
There we go. Hey, we can set a plan up.
Earlier, just bringing more people to the conversation is what's important. Because the kind of conversations that we're going to be having on the Kinetic Conversations, I feel like bringing different out views and looks on things with different people is going to be very important because we all have different upbringings and different, traumas and backgrounds and different dresses that need to be broken. And what one person might say might be that missing key that you might have to, further yourself and vice versa.
That part right there.
Yeah. I'm so excited, you guys.
Yeah, that's just going to be dope. Hey, man, awareness is what it's all about. The more we have these conversations, the more a lot of shit get cleared up and understood. The more understandings I had. So look out for kinetic conversations. Yes. Kinetic conversations, man. Welcome to the pond, no day. We in this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? We in this bitch. You know what I mean? And then that note, welcome. And wait. When is the show coming? I need dates. I need times.
Tuesday.
What time?
5:30.
5:30.
Check their asses out Tuesday at 5:30. Man, it's going down. Yeah. So yeah, back at it. Peace.
That's even worse.
Grab my shit, put it back over me, and tuck into it like a burrito roll myself.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Like you can't go get
this. Bitch, you want to take this time, right?
You got to pull hard. Yeah.